the gig economy. Advocates say gigging lets people work flexibly when and how they want. Critics say employees suffer erratic working hours, lose out on protections such as the minimum wage, sick pay and parental leave. Now, one business which is part of the gig economy picture is People Per Hour. Now, this is a digital marketplace for freelancers. It has over 1 million active members globally. Joining me now is Senis Thrasivulu, who is the CEO of People Per Hour. He set it up. You're the founder too. What was the thinking behind this?
So largely it was empowered by the vision that more and more people with time will want to work flexibly because it just makes so much sense in so many ways. They have their freedom, they get to choose who to work for, when to work for them. If they can sustain their standard of living, it's clearly a benefit. And on the flip side for businesses, it's flexibility, cost cutting, access to talent globally, empowered by the reach that the internet gives us. So it makes so much sense, and that was really the beginning of the idea.
It commoditizes work in a way that you would have thought it might be difficult to do, to say that this is an hour and this is the job. You know, it depends on who's doing it and what they do. Or is it easy actually to commoditize it in that way, standardize it?
Well, if you think about it, really what it does, it breaks work into bite-sized units. So if you think of a traditional job whereby you turn 9 o'clock at your office, leave at 5, and you do a myriad of things, what you're now doing essentially with the gig economy is putting out hundreds of jobs that might comprise that 8-hour day out into the cloud, much like you're doing with cloud software, if you like, whereby instead of having one big chunk of software sitting in your premises, you're now putting it out into the cloud and hiring on demand as and when you need. And clearly that's proven to be a better business model and a better way for companies to hire software. So in the same way, you're just really, I would say, not necessarily commoditizing, but distributing work to a much wider workforce. So on People Per Hour, for example, we've got over 1.5 million people.
Yeah, what sort of things do they do?
Well, it's anything from creative services like design, development, building websites, but also admin, data entry, back office stuff for businesses that helps them get a lot of stuff that they can't get done in-house or can't justify hiring someone full-time to do those things. So they do them faster, more efficiently, or cost-effectively. And actually, a lot of it is about reach. You can now reach someone. If you think about your business, at your fingertips, you've got 1.5 million people. That's more than the workforce of the National Health, of the NHS. That's more than Ford and HSBC put together. So it really gives great empowerment to companies to reach out to people all over the world.
And what do you say to critics who say that workers who operate in this way don't have the protections that they need to have?
I would say talk to the people who are actually doing it. They're doing it voluntarily. They're happier by doing it. 99.9% of people that actually go freelance say to us, I'd never go back. Most people start off in, as I say, in bite-sized sort of chunks of work just to test it out, and eventually they do it on the side. It's a supplement to their core income. And then eventually some of them earn enough money to leave their full-time job. So I would say that actually we empower freedom. We give people a choice. No one forces them to do this. They choose to do this. And in fact, they enjoy it and earn more money.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And don't forget, there are lots of ways to keep up to date with